What's up, you guys? So today we're going to be doing a very much unexpected toy review today. We're going to be doing a toy review on the Hammond Collection Mussaurus. Now, this figure was supposed to release in December, but for whatever reason, they randomly became available on Walmart and Toy Wiz. I got mine on Toy Wiz, but they are much more expensive than if you were to just pre-order them on Target. I got the Mussaurus in Ornitholestes, and the Dryosaurus also became briefly available, but I missed out on that, unfortunately. So, yeah. And we're just gonna get right into the chase. We have the Mussaurus right there, which is looking not the best, but, eh. Then we got this very horrible art right here, and it spans to here. And, honestly, I don't even know anymore, man. Apparently this is AI art, and it's just... And in fact, we see the exact same art right here, just in more of a fuller version right here. And it just doesn't even look good. The Mussaurus has increased posability, multiple points of articulation, and dynamic accessories for epic scene creations. Yeah. You see, the thing is, this figure, or this animal really, never appeared in any sort of film or anything apart from the novel. So, it being here kind of makes sense, but at the same time, still doesn't make sense. So, yeah. And at the bottom corner, we got the three smaller figures, which I don't know why they put them all there. Usually they have... Usually in the Mussaurus place it would probably be the Sinoceratops, but, I mean, hey, it's Mattel. If they're gonna go so low to the point where they don't even bother providing actual descriptions and instead just, like, brag about what the figure is capable of, I'm just gonna try to stop making sense of this. But anyways, let's just open it up. Let's move that out of the way. And let's just... open it, and we got the tail is not, the tail is tied to the box this time. Very peculiar. So, that's new. The tails are now being tied to the box. Oh, shoot. I'm very sorry if the camera's all wobbly and stuff. It's just that I'm using bins to hold this thing up, so that way I could get this thing an angle properly. Because, you know, these figures haven't released yet, technically, so I'm just kind of... Give that a decent presentation. Alrighty. What the hell? Yeah, boy. But anyways, so I'm gonna do my troubleshooting of this figure, and then we'll be right on. Oh boy, I sure do have some very mixed emotions about this figure. Alright, so right off the bat, my camera will not focus at all. There we go. First of all, the most noticeable change is that they got rid of the glass eyes finally. Now, the glass eyes, I mean, I didn't really care too much for those, but at the same time, it made the figures, like, terrible. Like, for example, the Dimetrodon, instead of just having painted eyes, they opted with the glass eye, which did not look good at all. But mine appears to have some weird factory hiccups, like for example, there's a little cut on the face there, and there's a little cut on this part. But yeah, so also mine's mouth does close very well, actually, and you can just open it up, and so first of all, the face looks very menacing and carnivore-like, which the Mussaurus is a sauropodomorph, which is a herbivorous dinosaur, so its teeth shouldn't look like that. And I don't know if the Mussaurus had a beak in real life, but yeah. But, I mean, this figure actually has some very good paint apps for a Hammond collection figure, that is. First of all, we got some underbelly paint, which, of course, stops at the tail. But the tail also has a little bit of extra paint. Like, for example, there's some teal right here. Well, more so cyan. And then there's more of a turquoise-ish color. But overall, the paint looks fairly decent on this figure. And it's very sad that the figures with the best paint apps happen to be the worst in the line. Because this shouldn't exist in terms of Hammond collection. Although it's certainly not like... Although it's not as non-existent worthy as the Scutosaurus, it's just very weird. But anyway, so we got a mouth that can open and close. And if you force it enough, it'll close on its own. The head can move up and down and rotate a full 360. And so can the neck, which actually has a very smooth articulation. And it's really nice, actually. The arms can rotate a full 360 and spread from the body. So can the elbows and the wrists. These figures are finally getting wrist articulation, which I think is the best achievement from these figures so far. The legs can rotate a full 360 and spread from the body. The legs actually have some very good spreading. The knees can move up and down and rotate a full 360, and so can the ankles, but not the feet. So this is a repeat of the Hammond Collection Parasaurolophus, where everything was opposable except for the feet. The tail is on a mid-ball joint and can move around a little bit and rotate full 360. And there's also a wire in the tail, so you can pose it just about however you want. But, yeah. And it also comes with some alternate hands. Like these ones, where you can swap them out, and it can, I guess, make it look like it's grabbing something, but personally it looks like it's putting on some fists. So, you know what, let's swap these hands out a little bit. And just... I don't really like accessories on my figures because it makes the joints very loose on them. Like, this effortless, and it's kind of about the same, but you get what I mean. And now he's ready to throw hands. And so, yeah. Overall, I would really recommend that you wait until December to get this thing. It's not worth an extra $30. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. What?